And talking about people who are on their way back up, the Elite King Wordlife enters the Octagon, closed Season 2. 4-2 is the official record. Let's see how Season 3 goes for him, taking on a truly dangerous opponent in Young Po, who's been super impressive in the striking realm. Had a good run in the esports tournaments, just not able to put it all together. Very, very aggressive to the body and has good pull counters. Rob, how do you make this matchup in EK Wordlife?
Yeah, you know, EK Wordlife is someone that's been in this scene for a long time, and we haven't seen him compete. We don't know what he's been working on, how he's been training. We know that EK Camp has been, you know, very active on Twitter, adding a lot of fighters. Crooks was there for a while before he got, you know, poached by Dark after a huge dub, and that camp is a very dangerous camp, very notorious for their grappling, and bringing a guy like Wordlife in. He has phenomenal striking, distance management, timing. He's a high-level striker, but Young Po, one of these new breed athletes, great pull counters, aggressive body hunter, like you said, super impressive striker, and had a great run in some of the esports tournaments, and he's going to bring that experience here. Also a master of those teep kicks to the body. Watch this guy. This is going to be a big matchup to see where these guys are in their career right now.
And that's really what it comes down to, right? For Young Po, this is a top 10 opponent that you're taking on. The yardstick has been laid. Let's see how far Young Po goes onto it.
Yeah, we're about to see, and Young Po picking up Leon Edwards. That's a great pick for his kickboxing style with his teep ability. And Wordlife picking up Colby Chaos Covington. Very interesting here. He's going to have great wrestling. He does have really good slick boxing, but no power in those hands.
Not a ton of power. Yeah, all those stand-up striking stats go towards Rocky Edwards, but when you think of the grappling and the endurance, right, 99 cardio for Chaos Covington. Not a lot of power in those punches, but boy, can you throw them.
Yeah, he's got good boxing combinations. He's got a good head kick setup, too, that you can mix in, and he does throw really fast, so you can start your opponent if you're not careful. You know, Young Po's got to keep his head on his shoulders here.
Oh, big strikes right there from Covington on the inside. Wordlife now gets pushed back to the outside of the octagon. Not really where you want to be if you're more of a takedown grappler, Rob.
Definitely not. If Young Po pushes him back and lands big shots and takes him out in the striking realm, Wordlife's not able to get the takedown. It's very hard as a Colby Covington player. And yeah, right now we see the clinch, the knee. Oh, now Wordlife's starting to do some work here, pushing Young Po back. Lands that lead hook, though, checks him, backs him up a bit.
With Rocky Edwards, right, the kickboxing base, you want to sort of find the angles and be selective with your shots. Right there, lands a big knee to the midsection. Rob, how do you set up sort of that sophisticated striking?
You know, you got to set up that sophisticated striking with confidence, repetition, and a lot of practice, and you got to be experienced in there to, you know, be confident to get that muscle memory and just let it flow. Don't think too much. Just let that blank fly, as Marshall Mind says in some of his YouTube videos. You know, some athletes, they're a little bit hesitant to let those things fly, but you got to let them fly, like R. Kelly says.
Each guy trying to take the wings and take off midway through this first round. Been very even. Covington goes the massive kick right there. Rocky Edwards attacks the midsection. If I'm Leon Edwards, that is exactly what I'm doing. I'm just trying to go down and assault the cardio, because you're not gonna tire out a guy like Covington unless you are fighting the midsection with urgency.
Very good point. You have to. He's got 99 cardio, so attacking the body is crucial, and that's what he's doing in the clinch as well. Landing vicious knees, mixing up the uppercuts, but there's a frame by Wordlife. Good job.
90 seconds remain. Big teep right there from the blue corner. Wordlife doing some great work this round, but not really a ton of damage necessarily. You can see a little bit of a dent in the head health and the right leg, but overall, each guy doing pretty all right in the health department.
Yeah, for sure. You're seeing Wordlife taking damage to his head, taking damage to his body. You know, those knees are adding up. The clinch work for Young Po and the teeps that he likes to throw, and he still has yet to be taken down here, Bane. Good takedown. I mean, there hasn't been a lot of attempts, but he's doing good with his distance management.
Wordlife could be just simply comfortable with the stand-up domain. Oh! Sequence right there. Rocky Edwards eats the up kick, Covington back to his feet, but Wordlife met the canvas, not what you want in what was a very, very close first round. Have to think Young Po now 10-9 across the board moving into the second round.
Yeah, like a baseball player, Young Po steals the round, and just beautiful Beautiful placement of that uppercut. We've seen so many uppercuts tonight, Bane. They're really using those in the higher level, plays here. Good stuff. Nice round one.
A beautiful strike that when you time it perfectly, it has more power than many strikes in this game. But again, when you think about it, right, Covington has less power. So even if you do find a perfectly timed shot, if you are Word Life, it just might not have the same effect, unfortunately.
No doubt at all. You have to string combos together, and there's the takedown. He has to get this fight to the mat, and oh my goodness, what a defense. What a denial there by Young Po to keep the fight on the feet.
Ooh.
And that's going to play into the mental psyche of Word Life that he can't get this takedown.
Jabs right there from Po! Po! Now taking it to Word Life again.
He's letting it fly right now. Oh, he tries to get the pull counter.
You could
Elbow.
see the reach of Covington and the slight range that they were contesting that moment at he just didn't have the distance. Once again, though, it's the uppercut.
The uppercut landing again, and Word Life starting to struggle a little bit. You know, he's losing head health. He's getting pop-shotted by Young Po. He's got to be careful. He's got to get this fight to the ground.
One note that we had about Po is the teep kicks, and he's been using them beautifully. You can see a tangible effect in the body health of Word Life as well as the cardio. Leon Rocky Edwards has better cardio than Chaos Colby Covington in the second round, Rob.
Definitely does, and you see Young Po really letting his movement shine, his duck under that spinning back fist from Word Life, and we're seeing Word Life throw some really nice combinations, trying to mix in the head kick, but just unable to really connect with Young Po.
You could see Po is getting a little dedicated to that uppercut, though. He's looking to end the combinations, but it works for him.
Again.
Wow! Making me eat my words is Young Po, and making Word Life eat some shots right now. 2 minutes and 10 seconds remain in this second round, and Young Po is turning it on, Rob.
Yeah, he is turning it on big time, and he has taken over this fight. Now has Word Life on his back, on top, in side control, dominant position, gets that deny. He could go crucifix, he could get a submission, or he could just elect to throw sharp elbows like we all know. Maybe you don't know, but Leon has the nastiest elbows in the game, level 5.
Elbows, as they say, could be raining thunder and lightning down on Chaos if he chose. There is one, and you can see right immediately, once that elbow connected, blood pours out of the face of Covington.
Jeez, and he's just controlling him in this position, getting key denials, and this is very dangerous for Word Life. He's trying to, strike him, trying to gain that grapple advantage, trying desperately to get out of this position, Bane, but he cannot. Finally rolls over to sprawl back on the feet, but this is no better. Look at the stamina, Bane.
Now,
not looking
big
good.
Difference. Young Po truly has every advantage, but gets stunned by Covington. Oh!
And then drops the elbow right back on him as he tries to get inside the range.
Young
Landing
Po.
shots. What an exciting fight.
Look at this. This could be it. Oh, the Kimura sweep.
Beautiful. Great catch right there. Grabbing the hook. And now finally on top with Colby, able to land some damage. But no stamina to back that damage up. Very feather-like, pillow-like shots from Colby on top.
A frenetic pace set through the first 10 minutes. You can see significant strikes all to Leon Rocky Edwards, 17-5, I believe. But Chaos, making Chaos inside the octagon at the conclusion of that second round. Have to think the momentum might be on EK Word Life. Young Po has a little bit of ground to cover.
Yeah, we'll see right now. I think maybe Word Life might be down in rounds 1 and 2. Oh my goodness, look at the knee though by Young Po. Buckles Word Life, and Word Life just really on the defense right now.
It's the same question that we had for Morbid Mad Lad earlier. How long can you just sit behind the guard and eat these strikes? How long can you weather the storm? It does not seem like EK Word Life has enough in the tank to go through another 5 minutes of the offense that he's been experiencing through the first 10.
Yeah, you couldn't have said it better myself. But another uppercut, he's digging to the body. Buckles Word Life leg kick. Oh, again with the knee, but Word Life blocks it this time. This is gonna be it, I think. Oh my goodness, what a wild knee.
Violence incarnate. Young Po truly testing the EK member once again. Whacks him, and that is it. What a finish! What a finishing sequence right there.
Oh man, Young Po putting on a beautiful display of striking and defense on the mat, and just, oh man, Word Life is a dangerous player all around. To get a win like that, Young Po is surging right now in EA Sports UFC 4. Oh my god, look at that vicious knee right there. That was a sharp knee, Bane.
That finishing sequence was a right hook over the top, dipping to the body twice. And then as EK Wordlife anticipated more offense to the midsection, brings the hands down and eats the knee upstairs. Clinical, cerebral. That was an assassination by Young Po. Wow.
Yes, that was great. And you saw a couple sequences in that fight where Wordlife, had a little sidestep hook. He landed the front crane kick. He just wasn't able to really employ his offense and really get a foot in the fight because Young Po, like you said, was just pinpoint like a sniper in Warzone and just shot you from a distance. You don't even know where it came from. And it was just extremely entertaining to watch. What a fight these two put on for us today.
And you can see Young Po in the Twitch chat saying, have that belt spit shined and ready for me. Title aspirations on the mind for the victor this evening. Will be interesting to see where he goes.